Today I'm going to show you how to make wooden wall art. This is a smaller piece I made that I'm just going to be putting on a shelf, but you can make it as big as you want and hang it on a wall or do whatever you like. I'm going to show you this step-by-steps how to build this, and then you can decide what size, what colors you want to customize for your own piece. So let's get started. First step is to cut the wood strips. I'll move the saw fence a few times in and out so that I achieve different thicknesses for the strips. Now I will run all the wood strips through the planer to get one smooth side. I will also turn the strips on their edge so I can get 3 different groups of wood strips, all with different widths and different thicknesses. Okay, and now I'm done planing all my strips. What I did is I went with 3 different widths on the wood sticks. So I numbered them 1, 2, and 3, so I don't get them mixed up. I also, not only are the widths different, but I also made the thicknesses different too. So these are all the same width, so they're about an inch and a half wide, but all the thicknesses are different. So what that's going to do when I lay them out on the board is going to give it a lot of like shadow lines and stuff, and it's just going to look really cool. What I'm trying to do now is lay the wood out in a somewhat random pattern. My main goal is to not have any of the seams line up, as well as trying not to have any pieces of wood with the same thickness right next to each other. Once I'm happy with the placement of each row, I'm now going to cut the pieces to the right length. But each row doesn't have to be exactly the same. If they vary a little, this will just add to the random pattern look of the project. Okay, now that I have everything laid out how I want it, I'm going to be taking it all apart to start staining the individual pieces. What I wanted to make sure is that when I come to put it back together, that everything is exactly where it is right now. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to mark each piece with a letter. I'm going to start A, B, C, D, and so on, and I'm going to put those same letters on the actual board that I'm gluing everything to. This way, when I take like a random piece, I'll look on the back, it will say F, the board will say F, and I know exactly where it's going to go. I'm next going to stain the wood strips. The 2 different stains that I'm using are golden oak and a dark walnut. I'm also going to leave some of the wood strips unstained. This will give me a 3-color toned finished piece. I'm applying the stain by first brushing it on, and then after about 3 minutes I am wiping it off with a rag. I am now going to apply construction adhesive to each row. I'm making sure not to cover my letters so I can see where each piece needs to go. Now it is as simple as matching up the letters on the board and the wood strips. As I place each strip, I'm making sure to wiggle it back and forth to make sure the glue adheres properly. It is really exciting seeing the piece come together for the first time with the different colors. Just a quick coat of semi-gloss poly just to give it a little shine. Well, if you enjoyed the project today, I hope you hit the like button, and if you are interested in more of these projects in the future, please subscribe. Thanks.